Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I hope that you are all well. In today's video I am going to be testing my products, because not all of them are edge controls. I was about to say edge controls, but testing my products to see which one is truly the best for your edges. So this is going to be me talking about which one's my favorite. But guys, we're also going to do an experiment and see which one really is the best. As you can see, to the left, I have a few of my favorite products that I currently have at home. The hair shop's just opened back on Monday, so I don't have everything that I would usually have, but we're working with what we've got. This Style Factor Edge Booster. Can you see it? 24-hour edge tamer, extreme firm hold. I think if you've watched my previous video when I done the 6 braids, I think I used this one. They recently started selling in the UK, so I'm happy about that. This one, I still think they don't sell it in the UK. Let me know if you live in the UK and you can get this anywhere apart from Amazon or eBay with their extortionate prices. The Gummy Stylin wax. This is the same, I think, as the red one. It's just in a different packaging. This Mouldin gel wax. I have this pink control gel. The OG is in the house. Some Eco Styler. I also have this red one. This is a new purchase. I've only actually used this once. It could possibly be one of my favorites, but because I haven't used it over a long time, I can't yet say. Shine and Jam. Ooh. I'm going to test them up right about now, and we're going to see which one truly is the best. So I think I'll start with the OG, which is the Eco Styler. I'm actually opening it like this so that you guys can see the consistency. This one is like been around for ages, but if you haven't ever used this one, this is what it's like. The olive oil one, you might have used the clear one as well. I've got my toothbrush and I'm just going to test it out. This is what the consistency is like. When it comes to edges, I'm not really like the biggest fan of wet products, because I feel like they just revert your hair. So I'm just using this one right over here, and I'm just going to curl it like this. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna cut it. I'm just gonna bring it down. I'm just going like that. And we're gonna see if it stays laid when I come back. So yeah, I'm just gonna do it like that. So right over here we have the Eco Styler. And guys, each time that I use the toothbrush, I am going to spray it. I'm gonna wet it. Just gonna use my water bottle and then spray it. Then wipe the remaining product off. Okay, so right over here I am going to use this Mouldin gel wax. This is what this is like. This has got it has more of a consistency that I like, but at the same time it's still soft. I think this is what you use when you have locks to tighten them. You can tighten your locks with this. I actually also use this to slick my hair sometimes if I'm out with another product. But the problem that I sometimes have with this one is that yes, it's good, but it always seems to go white. Guys, I'm actually struggling to do my edges right now because my mirror is so far away. I'm usually like up close. Done this one over here, so I'm just gonna lay them out like in the order that I've used them in, so I remember later. Okay, next I'm gonna actually use the red one, and it smells so nice. It smells like watermelon. This one's like this. This is the type of consistency that I enjoy and I live for, because I like them to be like firmer. So I'm just gonna brush this one this way. I'm gonna do a swoop dee doop 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 doop. Swoop it. So the middle one is the red one. Next to the red one, I'll actually use the gummy wax since they are the most similar. I see this consistency is like this. First, you see that? Like, it just lays it down. And if you're someone that has thick edges, you will enjoy this one. Guys, I don't know if I have enough edges for all these products. So next I'm gonna actually just use the Shine and Jam. Look at that. This one is not my fave. I actually think that this is better to use in your hair, like when you're doing braids, when you're doing parts, or to put in your hair. But I find if you use this on your edges, it gives like a soft type of edge look. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this little bit of Shine and Jam. So I'll do this small section here. Shine and Jam. I don't know who told me to like do it like this. Okay, so this next one over here, Shine and Jam. I'm gonna use the edge booster now. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm actually gonna use the edge booster here because I haven't done my edges here. So I'll use the edge booster like right here since this bit is not slick. And then I am going to go like this and slick it. Not getting in the way of the other one. Since I've used the edge booster after this one, I'm gonna have to put it over here. I've used this one. So now I'm gonna use this. I don't know about this one, but let's try it. It's got like that type of consistency that is like jam. On the last section, this little piece of hair, let me put some over. I'm gonna put it over here. So guys, I just had to put these other two on off camera because I couldn't, the way that the light was reflecting, I couldn't see. We'll do a test. I think I'll leave it for till it's late. This is Eco Styler. This is the Edge Booster. This one over here is the Mouldin Wax Gel here. Over here in the middle we have red one. This over here is the Shine and Jam, the Gummy Wax. Then we have the Pink Control Gel over here, and right over here we have the Ebin, what's it called? We have the Ebin Edge Tamer. So stay locked, we're gonna come back and we're gonna see what they all look like at the end of the day. So hey guys, it is later on in the evening and the test is over. I just realized in the last clip I made a mistake by saying that I put in the wrong order. Which one I said was the Shine and Jam was actually the Gummy Wax, and it was in the wrong order, but I'll show you guys what I mean now. So this is me after a few hours. This is my edges. We can see which ones held up good and which ones didn't. I'm gonna come a bit closer so you can see. I feel like my predictions were kind of... So this one over here is the Eco Styler. Over here we have the Edge Booster. Over here we have the Mouldin Gel Wax. This is red one. This one is the Gummy Wax and not the Shine and Jam. This is Shine and Jam. This small bit over here is the Pink Gel, and then over here we have the Ebin Edge Wax. So looking at it on the front view, which one do you guys think held up the best? So over here, as expected, the Eco Styler, actually it's curled my edges instead of laying it. It's always good, like, you know, when you want over here to be curly, that's why I particularly use this one over here as well. So when you want it to be curly and not like laid down, I think that this is a good thing to use on your edges. So, but to actually lay your edges down, I would rate this a 5 out of 10. I want my edges to be laid for the evening, for the night, for the day, for the morning, whatever. And this doesn't really do the job. But It might work for your hair if you're going for a certain look, but for me, how I like my edges, this doesn't really do it. And I rather use this for a wash and go, or if I'm doing like a high puff or something like that and I kind of want a wet look, I would use this. This one right here, you can see, is the edge booster. I like this edge booster, but what I've found is it has laid my hair really well, but I don't like that it looks so streaky, if that makes sense. It still has like a lovely shine to it, like it doesn't look dull. I think maybe I should have brushed it more, but as you can see, look at this, like it's still laying down. Like I can pull it apart from my skin, put it back down, and it's still laid. Like it has my hair laid, I would say that. I can see a little bit of white residue. I didn't actually put oil in my edges, but I had oiled my hair last night, so I'm not sure if oil got hair and that's why it's white. It doesn't always go white, but it's gone white today. I would rate this one a strong 8.5 out of 10 because it gets you together and it holds your hair together. And as you can see, like I said, it's still laid, it's still laying down, so 8.5. Next up, we've got this Mouldin gel wax over here. So that's one over, this one over here. If I'm honest, I think that this one has probably, I feel like this is probably the worst one. If you can see, look at this, like my edges are just, they've just reverted really. Look at that, like it's not laid down. Like even if I go like this to lay it down, it's curling back up. It's not laid my edges. I'm so sorry, but in comparison to the others, this one might have to be a 4. I'm sorry, because it's not as good as the others, I would say. Like it's not laid it down very well. So 4.5 out of 10. Next up, we have this red one, which is right slap bam in the middle. And I'm actually quite surprised by this one, especially since I've only used it once and I hadn't like really compared or contrasted it. But as you can see right here, like it's still laid quite well. Impressed, I am impressed. It is laid, it's still laid down. It still has a bit of a gloss to it. It's not too dry. And yeah, I can't really complain. I think I'm gonna actually have to give this one a 9. 9.5, a 9, and 9.5. I don't know. What do you guys think? But it's laid it quite well, so I'm not too sure. As time goes on and I keep using this, I probably would come back and let you guys know what I think of it all together. Like once I've used it for like 4 weeks or something like that. But this is only my 2nd day using it, but I love it. Next up, we've got this, my little holy grail. I love using this. And I put this one right next to the red one to compare it. I wouldn't say that it has a better hold. I would say that it's quite the same. I feel like the hold is the same. Here you can see like my edges are still laid down. My edges are still laid down here. They're very similar to each other. I feel like one day I need to go out and do half of my edges with the gummy wax and half with the red one to actually see. And I actually need to see like when it's hot, when it gets hot outside, how it's gonna last in the sun. The gummy wax, I always rate this like a 9, 8.5, I think a 9, just like the red one. So this small bit right here is the Shine and Jam. It did quite alright. Like usually I expect it to revert some more, but it actually didn't. It's reverted like at the top, but it's still laid down over here. So I'm quite impressed with it, but I would never use this to do like all of my edges or anything like that. I would do it like if I was just, I don't know. I wouldn't really go out with it, but if it was the only thing that I had, I'll definitely use it. Because like I said, it gives like a nice soft edges type of look. So the pink one, I just used it right over here. I'm quite surprised by this one as well, because I expected it to revert some more, but it actually didn't. I feel like it's because I'm inside the house. It's okay. It holds hair in place, non-flaking, protein conditioner. And yeah, it's held my hair in place and it hasn't flaked. So it does what it says, but it's not my desired hold. Like I like the strong hold. And this is quite like a, I would say is a medium. Last and certainly not least, my fave, my go-to, I've got that right here. and you can see it has held it down. It's still down, it hasn't reverted, it's as strong as can be. I love this. This is like my 9.5 every single time. I feel like, I don't know, am I scared to give it a 10? Like I feel like I should give it a 10 because it's a 10 out of 10. It's one of a kind. I did a reel on Instagram a couple of weeks ago with this, so you guys can check it out. It'll be on my Instagram. I think I actually rated it a 9.5, but right about now I'm giving it a 10 because if you see it compared to all these other ones, it has laid it down, and I can just, it still has the shine. It's just, guys, I tell you that this is like a, this is really, when it says 24 hours, it's not lying, it's not fibbing. It will keep you for 24 hours. No lies, no lies, no lies. I don't even like style it or anything. I just brushed it down with the brush and it is still laid. It's pretty cool to just try out all my things at once because I've never done anything like this. So yeah, that was definitely cool. I hope you enjoyed the video of me just showing you guys all the different products that I have on hand right now. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Take care, guys.